Cool. Check. This thing's on. Oh, is it working? Yes. Hold on. Alright. Alright. Hold on. Alright. Hello. Welcome to Midconvo Epidose 7. I believe it's 7, yeah. I feel like a broken record. Every time I come in, I'm like, Epidose. Anyway, yeah, how's everybody doing? No one's going to answer. Obviously, I am alone in my room with a microphone. Back at it, chatting again. Last week, I had, Blake and I had the pleasure, the honor, the privilege of being on a couple of podcasts. I forget the name of the one. The one was in Australia, though. It was 38 amped. I remember it was, the first one was with, I believe it was Shane and Corey. I just forget. Man, anyway, I forget. But a week ago, I was doing a cool podcast, and Blake was there, and we were, we got to have a two-way conversation, which is always fun. And I'm still working on. I'm not still working on. I need to get on. I want to do these with people. I want to interview people that listen to us. If you're listening to this, yes, and I'm talking to you, Val, and Jen, and Marissa, and all yous. Listen, I'm gonna get you guys on here and put you in the hot seat and interview you all. The Q&A is getting reversed on y'all. How about that? Anyway, had a great weekend. I got a bunch of cool footage for Midconvo. It's cool. I got a flow going with it now, and like I get excited to go out. It gives me like an excuse to I don't know. Like I think my friends enjoy it. I always thought bringing out a phone or a camera or something in my personal life was I don't know. I thought it was intrusive, and then and it's a weird paradox or a weird thing where I'm like I want to share my life with people, but at the same time, and with people that listen to us and people that follow us, and then at the same time I'm like, well, I don't want to bring a camera or anything like a phone out or anything around my friends. So anyway, I got to hang out with one of my best friends, one of my favorite people on earth, Mr. Tyler Falcone, who plays drums for us. Yeah, amazing guy. Yeah, just one of my favorite hangs. The guy knows me like few others do. And, I consider him a brother. We've spent a lot of time traveling together and just, even pre-traveling together, just a lot of time. We spend a lot of time talking. And he's the type of friend I could not see him for 3 weeks or chat with him at all. And the second we sit down, we're right there, And I guess that's just adulthood. I know that's not unique, but it's a beautiful thing. And, yeah. I was sitting with him. I was like, yeah, I'm going to put, we were hanging out for like 5 hours Friday night. And I near the end of it, I was like, you mind if I just like grab some footage, hang it? And he was like, dude, and he was saying him and our friend Wes, they love Midconvo. It's been going good and stuff. So he was like, dude, go ahead, and, yeah, I was just like, if I start talking about you on Midconvo, I told him, I was like, it would take me like 8 hours to start to break him down. And I was like, I'll open with the Merriam-Webster definition of honor. That'll be how I introduce Ty. And it's funny in the context of him and I. That might not be funny on here. I don't really care. Anyway, honorable man. Yeah, just one of my favorite people on earth. I look up to him a ton. Just grateful I've gotten to spend so much time with him over the years. And gotten the right music with him. There's a certain intimate bond that comes with that. That really, I don't know, it really cements a bond between people. So it's been good. Yeah, I don't know. We got up, we chatted about like rich people, and we chatted about just music in general. I saw his beautiful house. He has a beautiful brand new house. He doesn't own it or anything. He's renting a new house in Philly, but him and his partner hooked it up real nice. Like, it's very, very comfortable in there. And yeah, he moved in, I guess, I don't know, the weekend before the quarantine started. I never got to see the new place. You know, we haven't really seen each other since the beginning of this, except for we did some photos with Cassidy, I guess a month or two ago, but that was our first even seeing in person. We were spending a lot of time on the phone throughout this quarantine thing, but you know, it's just like something about connection. Yeah, I'm gonna go cheesy right off the rip. Just sitting down and connect. There's something. It's like in relation to the people that I love the most and that I care for the most and that know me the best. In relation to them, I'm very clear about who I am. You know, it's a person who understands the intricacies of my personality, and in context to them, I feel like I know myself, and, you know, I'm like identified with them, and there's just like this, I don't know. I'm getting real woo-woo here. I'm gonna lock this down now. I gotta say, we opened with some shots at the beginning of this. This weekend hung with Ty, and then Saturday, my girlfriend and I went for a little road trip. Wanted to go to Cherry Springs State Park. I keep screwing it up, but I believe it's Cherry Springs State Park. She came up with the idea like a month or two ago, or maybe longer ago. I forget. We've talked about this on and off. But we didn't, you know, we were going and doing other things on the weekend. You know, we hit the beach a few times, stuff like that, and social distance, of course, just her and I. But yeah, we just been kind of making like smaller trips, but you know, we finally were like, you know, she just went back to school last Monday, and she had a bunch of real busy. I guess it's like syllabus week. I was thinking like high school, you know, you get a syllabus or an introduction day and it's like easy, but she actually had a ton of work. She banged it out Friday, and then, you know, we had a clear 24-hour window to go up, and went to Cherry Springs State Park. We saw the Milky Way. I know that sounds crazy. When she first said we were going to see the Milky Way, I was like, for some reason, I didn't realize what that meant. You know, I did and I didn't. I just didn't I didn't realize I was going to get to see the galaxy that we live in, you know? Like that Earth is in. Like, you can see it. There's I guess she was telling me a couple spots in Pennsylvania or something, or maybe one. Maybe that's the one that you can see the star, like the galaxy. I don't know. It was crazy clear. There was a ton of people up there, super social distanced. It was like pitch black, you know, which is cool. In a setting like that, I would want the distance if we weren't in a pandemic. It was really nice. It was very meditative. Got to stare at the stars. I got to hold her hand. I can't get too corny on here, but I'll get corny on here. I'm gonna get corny on here. Anyway, I love her. She's great. You know. Probably one of the coolest things that's happened to me in my life is, starting to date Em. She's something else. She's waving. She's on the camera now. Yeah, I don't even know. I'd have to do like a couple hour Midconvo or something to really even start diving into that. But yeah, she's just amazing. She has good ideas. I don't know. She's just great. But yeah, we got to sit there, and it was very meditative. Her and I like to meditate together in the mornings. Yeah, we got to just, I don't know, we were out there. It was pitch black. All you could see was the Milky Way. It's like that stardust stuff around all the stars. No light pollution up there. You're only even allowed to have like these red lights and stuff just so that people's eyes don't have to readjust. And yeah, it was so calming. And we stayed over at this other spot that had a parking spot for the van, and yeah, Yeah. Oh, how did I not get into this? Anyway, we were driving up there. This is like how the episode begins, by the way. If you want to scroll back, the episode begins. The van was struck. It was struck by a large branch. It was scary. It was a huge branch. And both of us we're like very calm people. And she barely even jumped, and it landed like right in front of her. Honestly, this huge. We were going probably 80 miles an hour. We were going up a highway. Massive, big ass tree branch falls, hits the hood, then the windshield, and it cracked the windshield. It looked like Hulk punched the hood. It's like, it could have been serious. I mean, and we were just sitting there calm, which is good. It didn't even really upset the weekend. She is 80,000 times smarter and more organized than me. And she was like, my first thought was, screw it. It's cost me a couple $100. We'll figure it out on Monday. I'm not skipping a beat. And she was like, in a very calm way, she was like, yep, I'll call your insurance company now. Pulls my information out of the glove box, just very on it. Yeah, I don't know. It's like every time I'm with her, I find out just a new cool thing. I'm not saying that's that cool, but it is. It is. It's like she's, I don't know. She's like I don't know. She's like the most thorough human being I've met. Like it's just a very, I don't know. See, I told you, I wasn't trying to get corny. I wasn't even trying to do a mid-convo that involved her. Because I knew. I'd just be like, oh my God, Emily. But no, seriously. Oh my God, Emily. She's something else. Anyway, the car got smashed up a bit. She handled it quick. Insurance, we're handling that. I was handling that on the phone today, following up with them, or they followed up with me, actually. I've never followed up with an insurance company. I'm a bum with that stuff. I would rather pay whatever few $100s it would cost to fix something than bother to deal with an insurance company. Anyway, I digress on that. Yeah, next day we drove around to a couple spots. We found gas finally, and it was just peaceful. It's nice. I like when I'm with her. I mostly put the phone away. This takes me back to the beginning point about me bringing cameras out and stuff, or bringing my phone out to do stuff. When I'm with my friends, I like to enjoy their presence, especially with her. I'll say because it's very special time, and I like to really have. I don't want to be on a phone. I really don't want to be on a phone. I don't know. I don't like to be on a phone. I think it's distracting. I think it's like, when I'm with you, I'll be with you. And when I'm alone, I'll answer all the phone texts, all the stuff. But, lately I've been pulling out the camera and nobody seems to mind. She gets a little red. She gets a little nervous. She's not like, I don't know. It is a little intrusive, but she's like, it's cool. It's cool. It's, go ahead, get your stuff. So it's nice. But, I don't know. I just enjoyed some real peace and quiet. It was nice. Almost got to kayak. That'll be our next trip. I love kayaking. If there's one thing that's peaceful and meditative to me, it's like sitting on water on a small little piece of plastic. I love kayaking. It's nice. I probably haven't gone intentionally kayaking since me and Polo went to Maine a couple years ago, and that's years ago actually. So anyway, I gotta get my ass out there. Friends of mine are always like, "Oh, I got a kayak in the backyard. You could borrow it," and then I don't. But anyway, I don't know. Bottom line is, life's been good to me, and there was plenty of things I wanted to come on here and talk about, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll get all serious again some other time. Life's good. I don't know. Love you guys. I'm signing off. Night.